questions you may have that you think married 50-year-old father 3 may be qualified to answer. Sorry, I will sit still at some point. Yeah, today I got a very good question yesterday. If you would like to listen to that, I will make sure that I will make sure it's the end screen. Click on that. It's a good question that I got about, do I have to go and spend time with relatives at Christmas that aren't very nice? Yeah, check it out. I thought it was quite a good one. Right, and I got a really good question. Thank you for that. Thank you for this one. Is there a perfect time to start anything? And I think this is especially relevant at this time of year. I'm doing this. I'm in Britain. It's the 28th of December. With that in mind, one thing I always do in my live streams is wish whoever wants happy birthday. You also share this birthday with a very famous person, probably one of the best American actors of our time. Happy birthday to you. His second name is the capital of America. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. It was your birthday today, 28th of December. You share with Denzel Washington, who I think turns 70 today. Happy birthday to you. And Denzel, thank you to the one person who's here. So the question I got, which I'm going to endeavour to answer in the next 10 to 15 minutes, is there a perfect time to start? And yes, there is a perfect time to start, and that's now, basically. I think there's a danger around this time of year. There's way too much pressure on yourself and they've gone. What a shame. Anyway, it was nice to have you around, even if it was for 14 seconds. You just got to start. The difficult thing with the difficult thing with doing starting goals on the 1st of December is you're putting a massive amount of pressure on yourself, because I think naturally, just because the way our brains work, people think, well, it makes sense to start it in a new year. It makes sense to start it on January the 1st. Well, why? I don't know if it does make sense to start on January the 1st. The thing I've learned as a 50-year-old man, so I've been around a bit, I've started a lot of things, I've failed at a lot of things, I've started millions of things in previous January the 1st that I haven't done. Hello, AFC Wimbledon. Hello, that's nice of you to say hello. Hello, Barbara, Val, hey, AL3R2. That's nice. You see, that already is worth it. In reference to starting, I'll share my, I've got 5 people, awesome. Hello, unfortunately, underscore, I'm guessing YouTube, YT, wish luck. Good luck, Barbara Val. That may be him wishing me luck, or her, or maybe, I don't know, me wishing them luck. In reference to starting goals in beginning of January, my goal for 2026, and I think it's good to have goals, especially as you get older and life can feel a bit Groundhog Day. Say hi. Hello, Vile Gamer 1. Oh god, it's all kicking off now. Hi Noah. Hi Noah. Hi Noah. I'm trying to. My goal is to do a live stream every day in 2026, where I do a number of things. Where I wish anyone whose birthday is, I sing them happy birthday. I also tell you whose famous birthday you share it with. Today, 28th of December, you share it with Denzel Washington. Like and subscribe. If you're asking if I'd like you to like and subscribe, I'd love you to like and subscribe. I also want to try and pass on what probably limited knowledge and expertise I have as a 50-year-old man. So if anyone has any questions about anything you think I might be qualified to answer, then ask it. February the 16th. Awesome. Right. Well, then I won't remember that, unfortunately, YT. But please stick your handle and your date in the comments, and I will put that in my big diary, and I will sing you happy birthday on February the 16th, and that goes for anyone else. So yeah, so I'm doing it for a number of reasons. I'm doing it because, one, probably like a million people out there, I'm trying to develop my YouTube channel and get to that sort of promised land of monetization. I also think it's really good, but I want to have a YouTube channel that actually is useful, is actually valuable, and giving people an option, instead of just getting all your answers from Google or ChatGPT, actually maybe getting your answers on just random things of life from a person who may have lived them, who have made mistakes. So in regards to today's question, thank you for liking and subscribing. I appreciate that. You are Sigma. I think that's a good thing. I'm not good at guitar, but that's very kind. I think I've got 3 children under the age of 13. I think Sigma's a good thing. With that in mind, actually, I'll play the song. I was going to play every live stream. I sing our birthday, obviously, and I play one song. And this is a song. Hopefully, it's relevant with today's question of when's the perfect time to start goals. Now that I'm older, married with kids, do I have much more of a clue? Not particularly. What advice would I give to a younger man? Have a cold shower if you possibly can. Have a cold shower, take up jiu-jitsu. Put a little bit away. Remember pleases and thank yous that make all the difference. And remember to seize the day. That was a bit of a mess, but like anything, you just got to sometimes give things a go and keep going. Can you play Blue? No, I can't. I can't play any other than that. But put that in the comments, and I will endeavour that to be something I'll try and do. So yeah, in regards to the question, is there a perfect time to start? Yes, there is a perfect time to start. Now, straight away, urgency. Don't think, just do. The thing I've learned about goals and trying to achieve anything, starting actually, although I think the cliche is starting is the most difficult thing. I disagree. Starting, I don't think is the most difficult thing, because when you start something, you're usually most excited about it because it's new. I think the most difficult thing about goals is keeping going. Starting's quite easy because you're excited about doing something and you do it. The difficult thing about goals is keeping going. Will I still be asked to get up before the kids are up so it's nice and quiet, go to my garden office where I've made a sort of bit of a budget green screen at the end of the garden where it's cold, which is why I've got 4 jackets on, sing happy birthday to strangers and try and develop my YouTube channel? Well, I'm kind of all right doing it now because it's day 3. Well, I still want to be doing it in March when it's day 100 and I've had, and I'm on the 5th day of no interaction and no comments. Yeah, man, I know you don't me, but I have a short message for you. I hope you heal all the pain you endured and you can say to the world. That's very kind. Thank you very much, Shin Row Gaming. That's kind. I appreciate that. Yeah, and that's, I think, the problems I see in the world at the moment is that technology has made us a little arrogant and a little bit too dependent on it. And I think there are a lot of lonely people in the world. I've gone down to quite serious mode. Very lonely people in the world. So if my daily ridiculous live stream can give someone who feels quite lonely and disassociated, do I mean that? An opportunity to check in with a familiar face, even if it's for 20 seconds, to go, oh, yep, he's still here, he's still doing this ridiculous thing in his garden office, then that's a positive thing. If me singing happy birthday to someone who may be lonely and not have anyone to sing him happy birthday, that's a positive thing. If I can answer a question, like I did yesterday with the person was like, do I have to go to Christmas celebrations if I know there are relatives who say nasty, mean things? Hopefully I've given them a perspective on what I think you should do in that situation. And actually, I've managed to speak for 9 minutes. I'm only going to do this for 10, 15 minutes. I can talk. You ask my wife, I can talk a glass eye shut. Basically, if I can do this for 10 minutes, who knows where it might take me? It might take me nowhere. But I imagine if I do this every day, I'll have some interesting conversations. I might interact with some other people. Therefore, I get a perspective on someone else's world. That's only a positive thing, in my opinion. That's only a positive thing. Hi, Dor G Vids. Sorry, can't speak. Hi, Gurik CCC. What's up? Not much, actually. In regards to what's up, I'm in my. It's about 9 o'clock on December the 28th. I'm quite cold because I'm in the garden office, so I've got to keep the door open so I can use the Wi-Fi. Otherwise, it doesn't really work. Just say dog. dog. So there you go. If me saying dog made Dorgy Vids happy, well, there you go. That's awesome. So yeah, so basically, it's like anything, it's gonna start slowly. My advice to anyone, if I can kind of wrap this up, my advice to anyone: is there a perfect time to start? Yes, there is. Now, don't think stuff. I have a cold shower every morning. The more I think about, I'm going to go in this cold water, it's going to be horrible, the worse it is. When I turn on the shower and just get in it, don't even think. Don't even let my cognitive mind think, hang on, cold water, that's going to not feel comfortable. Turn on and get in. The more I do that, it's like ripping off a Band-Aid. The quicker I do it, the easier it is. Exactly the same with the goals. If you've got a goal to do some exercise, just do the exercise. If you've got a goal to sing happy birthday every day in a live stream, just do it. I'm going to ignore that. Julianne's myth. Hello, hiya. Because life can become very Groundhog Day, wherever you are and you're on, or whatever age you are. The more you can do to inject interestingness into it and excitement into it, the better. I've got a goal because I'd like to develop a YouTube channel because I think it'd be cool, and who knows where it might go. I've written a book that I'm trying to promote. One piece of really good advice I did see and hear in regards to, hi from Theo and Tyler. Hello, Theo and Tyler. Hope you're all right. In regards to something like YouTube, and I would, in that I've been doing this since 2018, I'd agree with this. Don't chase subscribes, likes, acknowledgement. Don't chase that. That's dangerous because that's fleeting, and a lot of that's luck. I think a lot of that is what, you know, is interesting at the moment, and it might not be what you're doing. It might be what you're doing. I think what is really useful if you want to massively change your life is create a product, a thing, and then advertise that. Don't make YouTube the thing. So in my case, I've written a book called First Time Dad, shameless plug, to try and support brand new dads. So because when I was a dad, I didn't think there was much around for dads in how to support their mental health. I've struggled with my mental health on and off for years. I tried to write a book. It's on Amazon. That's the product. It's also in Kindle and audiobook. So that's my product. If that's what I'm trying to promote. If I can promote that through live streams, then great. So I focus more on the thing as opposed to the interest I get from the thing. Your country's in Europe. Wait, you're a dad. I am a dad. But you're the only kind one. That's very kind of you, mate. In my country, there is bad and not kind people. Well, I don't know. I'm going to challenge that, Barbara. I don't know where you are in the world. There are kind people and mean people everywhere. That's irrespective. In regards to the topic of when's the best time to start a goal, the thing I will find is that you will get the least support from the people you expect to get the most support from, which is insane. Which is why a bit of a tip: if you're starting something, if you've got a goal of something you're starting, something you want to improve, my country is in America. America's pretty cool. I spent some time in America, and like America, like everyone else, will have some awesome people and some mean people. That's just the world. I remember everything I've ever done, I've got way more support from complete strangers. I've got more love and support from live streams from people I don't know than quite often my close family. Instead of worrying about it or feeling like, that's, why don't they get what I'm doing? They just don't. People don't. Quite often, certainly if you start something, around and people who could be doing it as well, who could be trying to improve their life, who could be trying to do something creative, who could be trying to get fitter, watch you doing it makes them feel bad about not doing it, which what often is why some people don't support you. Yeah, exactly. So that would be my advice. Is there a perfect time to start? Yes, now. Don't overthink it, just do it. I'd also think of your goals as a small plant or a small animal that needs nurturing and security and protection until it's big enough to look after itself. I would say the same about your goals. The difficult thing is when you're excited about something, you've started a new goal. I'm going to train for a marathon, or I'm going to write a book, or I'm going to do a YouTube channel. naturally, because you're excited about it, is you want to tell other people because you're excited about it. That's the worst thing you can do that I've learned, because actually what happens is you often never get the response you want. Thank you for the heart someone gave me. You never get the response you want, which makes you feel sad, which already pours cold water on your enthusiasm. Keep really quiet. Just do it. And let the excitement you feel be the excitement that, oh my God, it's like halfway through January and I'm still having a cold shower every morning. I'm still doing body weight squats while I'm waiting for the kettle to boil. I'm still writing my book every day. You know, that's the exciting thing, because you can control that. You can control how excited you are about your own goal. You can't control how excited your mum is about it or your wife is about it. And if they're not excited about it, you might feel a bit down about that. I gave you the hearts. Thank you, Julianne. That's very kind of you. So yeah, so I'm gonna keep it short. So yeah, if you have a birthday this year, which you will do because you're a person who was born, and you want me to sing happy birthday in one of the live streams, all you need to do is put your name or your handle and the date of your birthday. And if you want me to single it out even more, put it where you live, I will put that in my diary so that I don't forget, and you will get guaranteed happy birthday shout out on your birthday. If you and if you've got a question about life that you think a 50-year-old father of 3 might be qualified to answer, I'll give it a go. I can't promise I'll have the answer, but I promise I will try. Let's have another go at that song, which was a bit crap the first time round, and I might do it again. Thank you so much to the people who turned up to my live stream. Never underestimate how important that is. If you see something in the world online that you think is good, you're impressed with, please tell that person, because I promise you don't know how lonely they might be. They might be like, I'm actually wasting my time. And your one like or your one bit of positivity. My birthday is the 28th of March, and my brother's Ryan is... Right, well, Julian, that's simple. Can you please put it in the comments though, because I won't remember this now. Put it in the comments, because then it's like, I will then go back through the comments and make a note of all the birthdays. This is my advice after 50 years. Now that I'm older, married with kids, do I have much more of a clue? Not particularly. What advice would I give to a younger man? Try these 7 habits if you possibly can. There's not 7. A daily cold shower, take up jiu-jitsu. Put a little bit away. Remember pleases and thank yous, it makes all the difference. And remember to seize the day. That was even worse than the first attempt. All right, wherever you are in the world, you're okay. If you've got a question, let me know in the comments. Have an awesome December the 28th, and take care of yourself. Bye, everyone. See you tomorrow.